Today I'm going to build a soldier fly larva trap in order to feed my chickens for basically free, just for food scraps. I bought a tote at Home Depot. It's pretty cheap, all the materials relatively cheap, so I'm going to see if this thing actually works. I'm going to put it together. I've watched these videos on YouTube how to build this, so it's not my idea. I'm just kind of regurgitating the information, but I'm going to test it out, see if it actually works, see how hard it is to build, and ultimately, I hope I can feed my chickens for basically free or reduce some of the cost. So anyways, come with me. Let's go out and put this thing together. Here's the tote that I'm using to make the trap. It is from Home Depot. It's a HDX 27-gallon tough tote. The reason I picked it really was because it was on sale for $9.99 at Home Depot. So I thought that was a good deal. Here is the bit that I'm using to drill the holes for the PVC pipe. The PVC pipe is 1.25 inches, and I could adjust it to make it the perfect size to fit the pieces of PVC. Here I'm going to drill the top hole where the soldier flies will enter into the bucket. I'm going to drill a total of 3 holes for the PVC pipe, 1 on the top, 2 on the sides, as you'll see here in just a minute. So I'm going to pull this off, check to see if my pipe fits. It fits perfectly in there. Not too tight, not too loose. Now I'm going to drill the other 2 holes in the end here. These are my last 2 that I've got to drill, and it's going to be the same exact size as the portion of pipe that's going to the top. It's all 1.25 inches is what I'm using. And so I drill this through the ends here, space it out towards the very edges of it. Leave a little space, don't go to the extreme edge. Then I'm going to clean out the shavings made by the drill, just so my pipe will fit in there smoothly. Here I'm going to show, I cut my pipe right at 30 inches long, just enough to go to the back of the tote and stick out the front about 6 inches. So that's about 30 inches long. And then I cut the top portion of the pipe open like that with a jigsaw. I made 2 of them. So I'm going to test fit them. I'm going to slip them in each side. They should fit correctly. Let me clean this junk out here. So yeah, I slip it in here. Make sure it kind of goes to the back and towards the bottom so that the soldier flies will have a place to crawl up and out of the bucket whenever they're ready to feed to the chickens. So anyways, that one fits good. So the other one right here, this should fit perfect because they're the exact same. And would you look at that? They come out just perfect. So now I'm going to take my 90-degree pieces. I've got 2 of those. I'm just going to do a little dry fit right here. Put those on, and that's going to lead and connect to a T. And the soldier flies will drop out of the bottom of that T into a bucket. So I got to cut 2 little pieces in order to connect the T, which these are cut at about 2.5 inches long. I'll slip them in to the 90-degree angles. Right here, put the other one in, and then I will connect my T in. Perfect. And then so now the soldier flies will climb up, they'll go to that T, and they'll drop into a bucket that I'll place there. Do some final little adjustments. Okay, so everything is looking good. Now I'm going to go move to the top part where the soldier flies will enter into the top. I'll put my lid on here. I cut a small piece of pipe about 4 or 5 inches long. That's going to slip down to the top of the lid, and then I have my T right here. Push that on, and that T is going to keep it from sliding all the way through. I'm not going to silicone this on to waterproof it because it will be under a cover and will not be getting wet. Hey guys, could you do me a huge favor and hit the thumbs up button, and also subscribe if you haven't? It would mean the world to me. Next, I cut 2 pieces of PVC about 6 inches long, and then on a portion of it I opened it up with a jigsaw. I'm going to go ahead and slip that in. I don't know if it's necessary. I think that's to keep rain out, to have those parts turned upside down so water doesn't get in. I'm putting them on there anyway because that's what most people do, and so that is what I'm going to do. So there they go. They fit in perfectly. There, pull it out. It just sits right in. I'm not going to do any waterproofing on it because it will, like I said, be undercover. Let me pull this lid off real quick and I'll show you the inside of it, exactly how it works. It's pretty self-explanatory. This lid's a little difficult to get off. But anyways, you put your scrap food in here, right here in the bucket. And then these pipes, whenever the larvae get to the right size, they'll want to climb out to find soil to go into. They climb up these tracks right here. They will go right around here into that T. They'll fall out into a bucket, and then you feed those to your chickens. It's very simple. I hope this works, and I'm going to show you guys in the future how well it is working, or if it's not working, give you my review. Here I am putting a clump of cardboard that I've cut up that kind of dangles in the middle of the container. It's for the soldier flies to come in and lay their eggs. They lay their eggs in between this cardboard, and then they end up dropping into the scraps and growing. Some people say it's not necessary, but what can it hurt? So I'm just drilling a hole through a little clump of cardboard, and then I'm going to get a wire, put it through there, and then just make it where the cardboard won't slip off of it. I'll drill a small hole in the top of the container to hold the cardboard wire, and I'm going to place the cardboard where it dangles really close to the opening where the flies go in. I'm not sure if that's necessary or not, or on placement where you put it, but that's where I'm going to put it. So I've got my hole drilled, and then I'm going to attach the cardboard through that hole, like so. So this is the completed box. It was quite simple to make. I will fill this full of scraps. I'm going to set it outside for a few weeks to a month, see how it works, and then I will give you guys an update. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.